Once again though, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this down below, just like Lainey does as well. But that's kind of it for the paranormal and life update. Comments was probably the best part of that entire video. I very much enjoyed the comment section on there. There's the dad who's got like the trombone or the trumpet or something. He goes, and then there's the kid in the sunglasses.
Hey, everybody's the shape. You know, I scoured the internet for the ultimate piece of ghost hunting equipment, right? And I found it. All the equipment, all in one device. It has everything. It's got your EVP recorder. It covers all light spectrums, infrared, regular light, ultraviolet, all the spectrums, right? Covers all the frequencies of radio waves, all of them. It's hooked to a satellite with the built-in GPS. That's right. Not only that, it has radar and built-in satellites, an antenna. This shows the exact location of a spirit, the precise location, exactly where the spirit is standing, built-in radar. And we're going to test it out. Prepare to have your mind blown. I paid $20,000 for this piece of equipment. What, you don't think I did? What? I can hear you. Shut your mouth. Alright guys, I came to a little haunted place. And I brought my device with the built-in radar. Now, let's put it to the test. Man, this thing is awesome. That's right. Look at the satellites. Uh-oh. We didn't pick anything up yet, guys. We'll keep looking. Here we go. Are there any ghosts here? It's picking something up. See that dot? Uh-oh, it's getting faster. You hear that? Dude, there's a ghost here. I'm scared. Guys, it's over here. Okay. Guys, I'm scared. I'm getting. And like I said, you guys seen the proof. That thing literally showed a ghost. It has everything. It's all those things built into one. All of them. Right? Every piece of equipment ever made is built into this thing. It even has air conditioning. And I am not kidding. Now you might be thinking, did I see something similar to that on the movie Ghostbusters? No, you didn't. Okay? No, you didn't. But anyway, this video was on Lainey and Ben again. And you'll want to watch this video. There'll be a secret word, and I promise I won't forget it this time. Skim the video.
Basically, we've got a bit of an update based around the paranormal things happening in our house, as well as a few things personally, and we weren't going to post any more paranormal stuff on our channel. There is a video going to be coming out on Wednesday kind of explaining a little bit more in depth why that was the case.
Well, it's almost as if they follow my channel and they've heard what I said, you know, how paranormal can't happen every single day. And they've taken these breaks from it and everything. I don't feel that that's accurate. And they said for now on they're going to upload to TikTok. Well, guess what? I'm coming to TikTok as well. Huh? See you over there, Ben and Lainey. Now.
But, you know, a lot of people have been like, who have taken a bit of a hiatus from the channel or whatever, and have come back to not see any Dave and Andy stuff or any paranormal stuff. And they're like, what's happened? You've just completely cut them off. And, you know, that was not exactly the intent for for what happened. There was a few reasons, you know, like I said, we do explain that in another video, but I'm going to give you a bit of an update on a few things that have happened because...
No, you guys played victim. That's what you did. You never went... The only thing I've done is called you out and showed proof of you guys faking videos. And you guys just will continue that. It's real stuff forever. That's why you're going to TikTok, because the people on YouTube, especially, you know, my Shape Army, we have brains. And we know what to look for. We know when something's fake, when it's staged. And I proved it on you guys multiple times, just like I'm going to do it in this video as well. And it's a good one. See, TikTok might allow you guys to get away with it more often because you guys know I'm not over there. At least I wasn't on TikTok, but I'm going. And I'm going to do debunking on there as well. But there's other debunkers on TikTok. I saw a couple of them that make pretty good videos, as a matter of fact. And one of them is moving to YouTube. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the, you know, nitty gritty of it. And please, quit licking your lips. There, LL Cool J.
As well as the house being literally dead for a good couple of months, things have started happening again.
I don't think that's what happened either. Here's what I think happened. Do you remember the last video I did on you where I showed you a reflection in the television screen? I think you just got embarrassed and I think you left for a while. That's what I think. And then you take the video down, edit that part out, and then put the video back up like, and what was your excuse? Let me see if I remember right. You took it down because people were messaging you about it? If it's real, why would you take it down and cut that out? If people were messaging you about it, who cares? It's real, right?
This week in particular, there's been a lot of things going on. Basically, they have been posted to our TikTok. So if you're not following us over on TikTok, that's where we're going to be posting all the paranormal things from now on.
Oh, you guys are going to TikTok? Oh, I can't wait to see you over there. That's going to be so awesome.
I can't wait either, Candy. Oh, by the name, my name's Cotton.
And my name's Candy.
And together, we are Cotton Candy.
Probably Tuesday to yesterday, I'm recording this on the Friday, there was like 3 things that had happened like over the course of 3 days. So I'm going to show you each clip individually and I'll explain to you what happened, where we were when this was going on, and we'll take it from there.
Now real quick, I want to see how good you guys are. I want you to watch the clip that he's about to show you, that I'm about to show you, and I want you to watch it once. Don't listen to what I got to say about it in the future. And I want to see on your first try, can you catch it? Now this particular clip, I caught multiple things, but it was brought to my attention by a friend of mine who emailed me. Now the initial, I ain't going to tell you what he said, but he found this part. And I will elaborate on it in a minute. Did you catch it on your first try? Comment below. Now, let's kind of zoom in a bit and we'll brighten the image and enhance it somewhat as well, because there are multiple things to unpack here. I brightened the image for you guys. Watch as the cup flies up. See on the TV screen, there's no reflection, even though you can see the reflection of the cup on the table. Now, in case you haven't spotted that part yet, the cup has no reflection in the TV. Not at all. And you should see it, obviously. When it goes up in the air, and then it falls to the floor, and then it rolls around the side of the couch, you should see every bit of that, because you can see the carpet through the TV. I mean, you can see the cup on the table, the reflection, but you just can't see it. in the TV screen. I smell deception. But it gets better. It proves there's a mask there. Not only does the cup fly up, but it rolls to the right when it hits the floor around the couch and you cannot see it. But I made an animation to show you what it should look like. This isn't exact, but you get a rough idea. You can see the shadow as the cup goes up in the air. You can see it on the TV.
Yes, you can see the string, and you can see the twine. Let's zoom in, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Whatever he used to rig it up, Cotton says he can see the string.
Now, we're going to go to this clip here in a minute, and I'm going to show you something else. But I want to look at the next clip, and then after we look at the next clip, he's going to enhance the past clip, and we're going to be able to show you something better, because when he enhances it, you can see it better because it's his video and his software that he's enhancing it with. You get what I'm saying? But let's look at this next clip. I just confused everybody, didn't I? Yep.
The clip you've just seen is one that happened on Tuesday, and
this was mental. We've had one thing ever, I think, that we've witnessed on camera levitate. I'm going to use the term levitate, and that was the ring light that's next to the computer that we use for our recording and stuff. And that, I mean, that one was just literally a static up and then like fling forward, whereas this is like someone or something has literally just gone over to it, grabbed it and just like thrown it behind them, and it's like, yeah, I don't like this mug.
Yes, Ben, you're absolutely right, because someone did go over there and pick it up, levitate it and drop it, and then mask themselves out of it. Yes, they did. It was either you or your old lady, the old ball and chain, the old battle axe. I can do this all day. Not only does the cup not have a reflection in the television, but when the cup flies up, you'll see a string. Yes, you can literally see the string. We'll zoom in and you can kind of see it. And it's not no camera artifact either, because it stays there. We'll slow it down, zoom in, and I'll circle it for you. Alright? Alrighty. Now, seeing this little black thing, at first I thought it was the reflection of the cup causing that, but look closely. It's not a reflection, it's a string, because it stays after the cup is out of sight.
Oh my god, you are such a fake.
The coffee table, so we can't see exactly where it lands, but we assume that what's happened is it's landed on the handle, because you hear like a conk. Was one thing that it just seemed explosive. That's the best way to describe it, I think, explosive. But what do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments.
What do I think of it? Oh yeah, it's staged, 100% fake. I just proved that it was staged and fake. You can see a string, no reflection. Now, even though you point this out, there'll be somebody saying, oh, you wasn't there. You don't know whether it's real or fake. Look, I don't have to be there. I know when something's real and staged. Plus, after all this evidence, how can you argue with it? Huh? How can you argue with it? But, you know, like I said, they can, or they could, control the narrative on TikTok. But because there's not big debunkers on TikTok that call people out for this stuff, there's debunkers on there starting to grow. Good for them. But there's no person that is heard really, really good. And I'm not bragging or anything, but hey, the Shape Army, that's why they're, you know, wanting to be on TikTok. I'm just saying.
And we're going to move on to the next clip. So the next clip, the one that you've just seen, was one where it had the comments on TikTok very divided. It had the comments very, very divided because it was a knife. Basically, we've got now 3 cameras. We've got one for the bedroom, one for the living room, and one for the living room, because we use one for the baby when he's asleep. because we can have it on the monitor at all times so we can keep an eye on him.
By the way, guys, I've had a cold and a respiratory cold. That's why I've been coughing and wheezing and all that. But anyway, that being said, I wanted to, if you live in a house where knives are being thrown, and I mentioned this in past videos, and you have a child, and it was real, something's picking up knives and throwing it. That means it's able to pick up an axe, it's able to take a candle that's lit, a lighter, burn your house down, stab you, anything it wants to do, anything a human can do, this thing can do. Yet, you live in this house with your kid. If it's real, no, I'd be out of there. Which, we know your crap ain't real. Your content is horrible and it's fake and it's staged. I know that's a bit blunt, but I mean, I gotta put it out there because it's true.
This knife comes flying out of this knife holder, stacker, I don't know what you call it, and that's just it really. It was the same thing as the mug rig out of the knife stacker and just flies over and onto the floor, similarly to how the mug did actually the day before.
You can see a string and a shadow in this.
It was like, it just seemed again quite explosive, and this is quite common with our activity actually. Like, it will happen in peaks and troughs like we've kind of mentioned before. So we've gone a long time actually with no activity whatsoever, and now it's come back and it's quite explosive, which isn't out of the normal.
And he blabs a long time just talking about, oh well, cut flies, knife flies, oh it's different, it's explosive, blah blah blah, padding the runtime, got to get that extra ad in there. But ultimately it's staged and it's fake and it's dumb. That's what it is. Now they'll call you a hater. You're a hater because you're saying it's staged. You're a hater because you don't believe what I'm telling you. You're a hater. If it's staged and I'm telling the truth and I make a video on it and I show you evidence of it being staged, how am I a hater? I'm just telling the truth. I don't get it.
Clip was probably one of the most explosive, that term's been thrown around a lot, this video is explosive. It's one of the most explosive clips that we've probably ever captured. There is so much going on, like it's hard to even fathom the amount that actually happened.
Like, so it starts off quite subtly, you know, with the cupboard door to-ing and fro-in, which again, we've captured things like that before, that's not out of the norm. But then when everything else started, like the cutlery drawer, the other cupboard door and the...
Keep in mind, this is subtle to him. Now, name any paranormal investigator that would look at all this evidence you're looking at right now and say, oh, this is subtle.
But when you watch the foot pedal, which I did very closely, you'll see that the foot pedal doesn't actually move at all. That stays completely stationary throughout the entire video. Only the lid moves. Now, the comment section was actually quite funny for this one. I quite enjoyed looking at the comments on this video because if anyone knows the oven kid, there's the dad who's got like the trombone or the trumpet or something. He goes, and then there's the kid in the sunglasses in the background and he's like banging on the oven. A lot of people did like some callback references to that, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so true. But to be fair, if you go over to TikTok and you watch that video, just look in the comments, man. The comments was probably the best part of that entire video. I very much enjoyed the comment section on there. Again, probably not as what someone might coin as endangering as the first two clips with a knife and a mug literally getting yeeted up into the air, but probably more explosive in terms of a lot more happening at any one time. That it was just, I watched it, I was like, what the fuck is going? Anything else? I was literally watching it like, is anything else gonna happen? Because like everything else has happened.
Like I said, most haunted place on earth. I mean, look at the evidence, right? Undisputed. Undisputed. They've got the holy grail of any location. Did you just see that kitchen? All that happening at one time, and all I could see out of all that garbage, because it's garbage content. Lainey and Ben's content is garbage. It's crap. But I did focus on the garbage can, the lid going up and down. That's all I could focus on. Why? because I was thinking of the garbage can singing. Now I know what you're thinking. What's that have to do with the video? Well, let me show you.
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my paw. I'm Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth they will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket.
I'm sorry I had to. I had to. Just having a little fun with you guys. That being said, can you argue with this debunk? Comment below what your thoughts on it are, because I think this is probably about as good as you can get as far as the debunk goes. Well, let's not even call it debunk. We analyzed it. I showed you guys what I saw, and that's what it is. Excuse me. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all you do. We passed 17,000 subscribers. That's all a testament to the Shape Army and how awesome you guys are. Now, you can leave because the debunking's over with, but if you want to stick around, I just want to talk to you guys a second. Are you still here? Well, good. First off, like I said, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Now, I've had a lot of comments. People ask me if I truly am going to have a Halloween special episode on the Shape channel. I've been working on something for a couple of months now. For one video. And yes, I'm going to have a special. It's one of the hardest, yep, by far, just the hardest I've ever worked for one video. It's got animation galore, spooky, and it's mostly animation about YouTubers going to an abandoned mansion and getting picked off by a serial killer one by one. Huh? Alright. That being said, the secret word. Oh? The secret word is named after my new cast members. Right? Cotton. Say hello. And Candy. That being said, I love you guys. I appreciate all you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear?